Let's take a look at Wix. So currently Wix is hovering at $295.81 and their market cap is about $16 billion. And in case you're not familiar with Wix, let me just give you a quick brief summary of what they do. So let me hover over to their website, and in short, it's pretty much a website creation platform. So they have Wix.com, and essentially if you've ever seen some sort of website business where you can basically create your own websites without using any sort of code, then you probably have seen advertisements on Wix. But there's obviously a lot of other companies out there as well, but Wix is definitely one of the ones out there dominating right now the markets. And this is just a quick run through their website, but they've also been releasing this new beta version, and it's called Editor X. And I've actually used this already. And comparing this software to the other competing companies out there, this one's currently in beta, but it's definitely, I'd say, top notch. Now, eventually, if they upgrade it, add some more features, this could easily dominate the market in terms of website creation, to the point where some people who use coders or developers to make websites won't even be necessary anymore. So it's one of the few out there, I'd say, in terms of website creation tools that is actually creating something really amazing. But until they finish it up and it gets out of the beta phase and has more features, then we'll just have to wait and see. But that's pretty much like a quick summary on Wix if you're not sure what they do. And let's take a look at Finviz. So pretty much back in May, if you would have got into Wix, it would have been hovering around the 124-ish mark. And then at the all-time highs right now, which it was at around 320, give or take the all-time highs. It's nearing close to that. It's currently 295, but I feel like in the next few days, we could see it actually hit all-time highs, at least get close to it. If not, it could correct and crash back down to the support, which maybe have some support here around 275. And then also, obviously, we got the support at 240, but we'll just have to wait and see. But before I get into that, just remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Use this video as educational purposes only, and always make sure to do your research before making any investments. But just recently, in the month of February, I've been keeping my eye on Wix as well. And you can see here it's hovering around the $240-ish mark. And then all of a sudden, it broke out, and now it's basically going to pretty much nearing 300. So I think it could potentially hit 300 if more people decide to buy in anticipation of the news, which I'm going to share with you in just a second. But before we get into why I think Wix is currently doing well right now, and it's up around maybe like I think 18%, at least from around the 240 mark. So it's not, super crazy like a 2-3x, but for the market cap evaluation, I mean, it's what, 16 bill already, and it's already in the high, like 250-ish plus price. I mean, that's still a decent gain for just a couple of days. And it's not like a super trendy stock that you see on the news or anything like that. So let me just scroll down to the bottom really quick. Let's just take a look at the actual income statement. So right now, currently for the TTM, we have the operating cost basically at a bill. In 2019, we had 841 bill or mil, and then 634 mil here. And then pretty much right now, the net income, let's go net income here. Get off the screen. They're currently negative at minus 175 mil. And then recently they have minus 86 and minus 37. So they're technically not profitable yet. But in terms of the long-term view, I definitely need to see them somehow turn into profit eventually, or else I'm not too sure what's going to happen, because their operating costs right now, like, it's insane, right? So they're definitely spending a lot on advertising, which I see them all the time. And I think that's probably one of the biggest checks, I would say, that's costing them money, because obviously it's a online website creation tool, and essentially you have to be online to use the platform and end up paying for the service. So that's mainly their biggest target market. I don't really know what else they'd be spending their actual income on. I mean, they have research and development, it looks like, but I mean, it doesn't really make sense for them to spend over $1 billion plus, when in reality it's like you just mainly need developers to create the product and obviously get it out there, right? But again, someone could definitely let me know more details on like what the actual things are that is costing them so much, besides like you can see here the general term, right? But like, I mean, that's just such a general summary of what it is. But if you check up, let me go here and show you Shopify, because this is It's similar in the sense to Shopify in that they actually have like e-commerce capabilities. Except on Wix, it's mainly, it depends. You can use it for both e-commerce, so like selling online products, just like Shopify. But you can also create your own business websites, just like general information sites too. And Shopify, though, its focus is mainly just e-commerce, right? So, I mean, you can see Shopify. Shopify is doing wonders right now. And let's take a look at their actual income statement. And for the past, let's go to income, net income here. All right, so right now it looks like it's profitable right now, Shopify. So Wix can turn around and see a profit in the next few years. They can definitely, I could see the stock, replicating Shopify's trajectory. But again, that's something I'm just speculating. I don't really know personally if that's going to happen or not. But like for instance, let me just look up Shopify's stock market cap. So comparing Shopify, right, it's literally massive, 1,400 basically per share. Its market cap is 178 bill. So it's literally almost, I don't even know how to do the math in my head. Let's just round it up to 20 for Wix. It's almost like, it's a little under like a 10x, like a 9x give or take, right? So that's literally 9x the size of Wix, yet their main thing is just e-commerce, right? So if Wix can actually turn around and start seeing profitability in the next few years and pump out their more advanced software products and dominate the web creation platform in terms of comparing to other companies, then I could see them matching a similar trajectory in terms of like, look at this, like crazy growth. But if they can't do it and they keep becoming negative over the years to the point where they're just losing money all day long, all year long, and never actually reach profitability, then I don't really see how, it's going to be able to replicate this. But again, you never know. And the main reason why, at least I think people are getting into Wix, at least for the next week, and why the sudden price is surging is because they're announcing the earnings on the February 17th. So by the time you watch this video, depending on what this earning report says, it's either going to drop the price in Wix once it releases, or even a couple of days before. So they're probably going to take a dip. Or if it's really good, we could see it increase and pass all-time highs. But it seems to me, at least from historical data, that usually when there's some sort of big news going on, like they state, I'm sure if you've heard this before, it's like buy the rumor, sell the news. This is similar, I'm guessing, to that example. So I'm not going to be surprised if before the actually release the announcement in terms of the earnings on the 17th, that Wix takes a dip in the current price. But right now it's already up at least 20% just beginning of this month for February. So I don't know yet what's going to happen, but these are just one of the things I wanted to share with you regarding the Wix stock and their company. So if you did have any more information on Wix that I didn't mention that's very important for people to know, definitely leave the comments down below. And if you guys wanted to get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850, I also have a link on Webull. So all I have to do is deposit $100 and you can get 2 free stocks, and I'll also receive 2 free stocks as well. So I'll put that, should be the first link in the description below. And aside from that, if you're new to the channel and want to see more updates, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.